If you want to enjoy the drive as much as the destination, you want to get there in the 1999 Honda Prelude Sports Coupe, Honda said in its press material 20 years ago. The 99 model offered 200 horsepower when attached to a 5-speed manual transmission, only 195 with the automatic. Even the automatic was a sequential sport shift, though, which allows the option of manually changing the gears. Ha ha ha. The manual was standard on the SH model I drove, a model that included active-to-work transfer system, ATITS, that reduced understeer and adjusted power to the front wheels during turns, creating near-neutral cornering. It felt fine on Angeles Crest and did, in fact, make me enjoy the drive as much as the destination. Engaging the clutch was easy, the pedal was really light enough that I had to adjust my assumed effort to match the actual effort in order not to mismatch engine speeds with transmission speeds. For something almost 20 years old, it felt light, tossable, even, as we used to say back in 1999. With a curb weight of around 3,000 pounds depending on options, that's 15 pounds per horsepower, which is not bad for the day and about the same as a modern MX-5 Miata. The difference, apart from the Prelude's FWD versus the Miata's RWD, was it had a far more comfortable interior. Tossing it around the curves of the Crest, it felt fun, though not as much fun as I recall the smaller, lighter CRXs of the day. We here in America didn't get the sportier Sir or Type S Preludes, which might have made the car a real collector's item, as the CRXs and Survivor Civics of the day are fast becoming. Nonetheless, a super clean example like this one would likely sell into the 5 figures. Assuming you could find someone who could drive a stick. Next up was that screaming blue S2000 CR. I drove the first non-CR S2000 around the twin-ring Motegi back when it was introduced. I recall that I was always running out of revs even though the car redlined as something like 9,000 revolutions per minute. You have to watch the tack and shift before a redline, see? Works better like that. The CR was a little lighter, considerably stiffer and rolled on stickier tires than the stock S2000. Plus, it got that California Condor rear wing and the bigger front aerolift that helped pin it to the pavement on the track or on a twisty mountain road. Which was where I went. At 11.9 pounds per horsepower, it's well beyond what you'd call a sporty car feel, if not quite all the way to supercar territory. We got 5.75 seconds for a 0-60 time when we tested one back in 2000. It went through the slalom at 47.1 miles per hour, the third fastest car we'd tested to that point, behind the original Boxster and the Ferrari F355. The CR was meant for sticky sports cornering more than anything else, and on Angeles Crest, it did just that. With its small size and corresponding short wheelbase, the CR felt like it would rotate around any apex pretty easily, though it was not something where you worried about the back end coming around. With such a basically stable setup, I felt comfortable pushing it a little through the corners. Sure, with no roof, no AC and no radio, you wouldn't want this for your daily driver, but if your daily drive included Angeles Crest, you might. So I only sampled those 2 cars, but I was glad to see the list of Hondas that still had manuals. The Honda professionals were even setting up lessons in how to drive a manual for anyone who hadn't done so yet. It was a shift-palooza. Thank you, Honda. Thanks for watching.